What started me on this journey was I was born again, and this is my very early adulthood. I mean, I was very, very young. I began to get diagnosed with multiple incurable diseases. It was Graves' disease. It was ulcerative colitis. I had a leaking heart valve. I think that 85-year-olds had. I think that's when you usually get it. It was mitral regurgitation. And every year, so I was getting diagnosed with more stuff. Like I lost all my hair. It was like bald spots in my hair. All my long hair was falling out, pouring, down my body when I would take showers just in hunks. And I'll never forget, I almost died multiple times with these diseases, because with Graves' disease, it destroys every tissue, cell, bone marrow, and joint in your body. So it's eating up at everything in me. The ulcerative colitis eats up your intestines, it's ulcers, and it eats them up. And they even told me that mine are so bad that they needed to cut them out, because even a pin-sized needle, a hole in my intestines, would kill me instantly. And I refused it because I knew God would deliver me one day, because He had told me He would. The regurgitation, my heart was leaking. So my heart was always racing. It was constantly at 120 beats all day, even while I slept. So they had told me I was going to die, and of course, God kept me alive over those deadlines. And I had got so desperate that I told God that I give up everything. I surrender every area of my life. Those areas that I was afraid to let go of, I let go of. I no longer want to do anything for myself anymore, Lord. I want You to direct me and live through me, because it's not I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And that is what I wanted to live out for the rest of my life. And I told God, I'll do whatever You tell me to do. And I surrendered every area. And at that point, He started revealing things that He wanted me to do, things He did not want me to do, things He wanted me to stop doing, people He wanted me to forgive. I mean, He went back all the way to probably when I was a small child, that people I had not forgiven. And I didn't even know that until the Holy Spirit brought it up to my spirit, that you need to forgive this person as well. And once I started forgiving all these people, this is while I was still sick with multiple incurable diseases. All the diseases started to disappear. Everything slowly started disappearing. All the symptoms started to leave. My hair began to grow back, healthy and long. And I was going from one doctor to the next, and I was healed. And it was one doctor, and I did sit next to him when he changed my medical record. It was the endocrinologist for the Graves' disease. And he changed it on my record, no longer no Graves' disease. And he was ecstatic. He was like, "Did you know this is a miracle? Did you know this does not happen?" And I told him, "I know Jesus did it." And from that point on, I have been living my life completely to do what Jesus called me to do, for Jesus to live through me, not just for me to do what He instructed me to do, but for Him to live through me and let me be a useful tool in His hand to do whatever He pleases with me whenever He wants to do it. And that is where I have been since I've been delivered and healed, and that's where I will be till the day I die.